Who are you? Who are you? I ask that question a lot because a lot of people share with me that they want to be unique and different and stand out from the crowd. And yet we live in a world where fashion is everywhere and people follow the fashion. There's vocabulary that everybody seems to use, and if some social influencer starts a certain word salad, I call it, it seems that everybody copies. So the fashionable words, the fashionable clothes, the fashionable music, the fashionable way to exercise, the fashionable way to eat seems to be influenced by a small group of people. My question is always this: do you want to be a follower or are you a leader? Do you want to be the person that copies what everybody else does, or are you going to be the person that stands for something, would die for something? You don't follow the crowd. I was taught a very long time ago, and I'm really excited about this because I've been able to live my life this way. Rowie, fashion is designed to go out of style, but style never goes out of fashion. So create your own style. Your style for speaking, your style for dressing, your style for presenting yourself, your style for doing business or the way you have a career. Do it in your own style. And then at 18 years of age, I had this great experience where I went to a leadership and management conference. And the first question that was asked was, use 5 words to describe yourself as a person or the person that you would like to be. And that was a really simple experience for me. And as I share on a regular basis, I picked 5 words. I'm a bit of an extra mile person. So I had 5 words to connect to my 5 fingers on my hand so that I wouldn't forget those words. But mine are tough and fair, positive, stylish, disciplined and professional. So I'm a bit of an extra mile person because I put 2 on my thumb. And I'm sharing that little experience with you because that little experience became the huge affecting factor of my life. Because what I did, and based on the leadership and management seminar conference that I was at, was if you choose to be somebody, just become that person. If you say I'm tough and fair, positive, stylish, disciplined and professional, then be that person in every area of your life. And it's made it very simple to make decisions for the rest of my life since I was 18, and now I'm a really old lady. And I love saying that because my many years of experience have proven that if you decide to be a certain person and you live your life like that, life becomes very easy because you don't have to make decisions. It becomes very rewarding. It becomes a simple process of never having to pretend, never having to impress other people, never having to want other people to like you because you like you. When you are being the person that you want to be, that you've decided to be, and you wake up every day being that person, it's really easy to have a great day. It's really easy to dress well or dress in your style. And I use this lovely green jacket I'm wearing at the moment because somebody said to me when I got this jacket, this colour's very in season at the moment. But one of the things I've learned again from being on the planet for a very long time is colours, styles, fashion goes in and out of style every year. So I've got some clothes from when I was 18 that I can still wear now because they come back into fashion. I've been to some shops where people have said to me, Rowie, that outfit you're wearing is so last season. And I love it when people say that because I don't dress for fashion, I dress for my own style. It also means that I don't have to waste money on clothes because I dress to suit me, not to suit the fashion. I'll use words as another example. I deal with teenagers a lot, and teenagers are obviously influenced by the words that rappers use, that sports people use, that movie stars use, that YouTubers use. And they change their vocabulary to suit the style of the current fashion. And I think that's really sad. Coming from a lady who sings Magical Day, Terrific Day, Wow Day, Thankful Day, Fun Day, Super Day, Sparkle Day, and I have a vocabulary of my own, and I'm known for my vocabulary. I would love you to have words that, yes, be unique and different. Don't use the same words as other people. Don't use the same phrases and quotes. Create your own. I have written 19 quote books, and they are, every time a thought comes into my head, I record it and then I put a picture to it and then I turn it into a book. Because my headspace is constantly thinking about how can I inspire people with words, not with other people's words, with my words. And if you have inside you a creative flair, Why would you copy other people's words, other people's statements, other people's way of saying things and or doing things? Come up with your own. So I sing, may your Mondays be magical, may your Tuesdays be terrific, may your Wednesdays be very well, and your Thursdays be thankful, may your Fridays be a fun day, may your Saturdays be super, may your Sundays be sparkly, because you choose them to be. What a beautiful day it is today. What day is it? I never know. I just sing happy days. I'm sharing that with you because I'm known for my vocabulary of changing the names of the days of the week because I just think they're boring. What can you do in your life that's going to add value to the world, or if you want to add value to the world, that isn't going to be the same as what everybody else is doing? Which is also very odd coming from a woman who's in a profession, and sometimes I get a bit nervous about calling it a profession. People who prescribe exercise, it seems that they all follow the crowd. Whatever, somebody comes up with a new exercise or a new name for an exercise and off we go. We've got a new fad that's happened. If you look at how many names there are for squats, for example, and the movement of bending your body, every joint to pick something up off the floor and pick it back or put it back down again, that movement hasn't changed. It's just the names and the position of the arms and all the weird and wonderful joys of the fad and fashions of the fitness or industry, I'll call it. I don't want to be that person. I want to know my anatomy and physiology and not follow the crowd. How about you? Why would you do the exercises that other people are doing and not even know whether or not they work? You just do them because everybody else is doing them. And it's a story that I often tell. I was training one of my clients who was an elite level rock climber. She was going to the World Championships and she had strained a wrist extensor. So when we trained, she could train without pain. Obviously, a supinated position where you do an underhand grip for a pulling movement is the best way to exercise because you've got the bicep muscle is in a direct line of pull. So you can exert the most force when you use a supinated grip. But it was painful for her on her injured wrist. So for the training purposes of still being able to train without pain, we did one arm underhand grip, supinated grip, and one hand pronated grip, overhand grip, to reduce the pain. Well, there was no pain when she used a pronated grip. Well, at the time I had a team of, I think, 10 to 12 trainers, I can't remember exactly. And before the end of the week was out, every single one of those trainers was training their clients with one hand supinated, one hand pronated. So, of course, we had a team meeting, brought them all in, what are you doing? And they just said, oh, we did it because you were doing it and we thought it must be a new way of training. Without even thinking for themselves. You can hear in my voice that fascinates me a little, frustrates me a lot. Because why would we follow the crowd? Why would we do what somebody else is doing? Why dress like somebody else, act like somebody else, speak like somebody else, do the same exercises as somebody else, do the same diet as somebody else? One of the things as an exercise professional that I always find fascinating, and many other exercise professionals share with me, that their clients will say to them, just tell me what to eat and tell me how to exercise. I'll do whatever you tell me to. My answer to that is always, when you were a very small child, your mother picked what you ate. She picked, or your mother or father picked what you ate. They picked how you dressed. They told you when you had to go to sleep. You had to do what you were told. Surely as an adult, you don't want to be told what to do anymore. Surely you want to think for yourself and know what you're putting in your mouth and why, and what exercise you're doing and why you're doing it, rather than to have some random person, even if you think they're qualified and they know what they're doing, wouldn't it be nice to know why they're doing it, rather than just tell me what to do and tell me how to eat and I'll do what I'm told? Surely that's not an adult way of thinking. And I say that with a little bit of sarcasm because it's a fairly common thing that people say. But I don't want people to control my life, tell me what to eat, tell me how to exercise, tell me how to dress. I certainly don't want fashion to dictate the way I dress. I'm a big fan of beautiful clothes. Please don't get me wrong. I love watching what's going on in the fashion. But I would never wear something that doesn't suit me just because it's in fashion. How about you? Wouldn't it be nice to have your own style? Which is, I'll go back to that first exercise that changed my life. Rowie, pick 5 words to describe who you are and be that person. So when I get dressed, when I speak, when I do business, when I interact with people, I always ask myself, would a tough and fair, positive, stylish, disciplined and professional woman do this, wear this, act this way, invest money in this, be with this person, and I don't have to make a decision anymore because the answer is determined by who I am. So there's a great question. Who are you? What do you stand for? What would you die for? And then why would you change any of that to suit other people? Can you see why it's such a gorgeous position to be in? Because you never care what other people think. Because you're being you, you're proud of who you are, you're never lonely because you love who you are, and then the people that come into your life, they respect you for who you are, not for who you're pretending to be. Could that be an awesome way to live your life? And isn't life just special? Live your life to the max. Thank you for coming to Romax. Romax is all about how can I live my life to the max every day because I'm healthy, fit and strong, because I have a career or business that I love, because I'm financially free, and because I have great people in my life who respect me for me, not because I'm trying to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. May you sing every day like I do. I feel good, na 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 na. I knew that I would now, na 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 na. 'Cause I like who I am, and I'm healthy, fit and strong.